Wrong screw. Wrong screw. Hang on. There we go. Okay. Now we're on the. Oh, connection lost. Okay, hang on. Connection error. Okay. I mean, this has been sitting open on my sleep computer. Hang on, let's give it a reset. Give it a quick 1-2 quick reset. Hey Sleepy, how's it going? Oh. Okay. Looks like I need to update some stuff. 200 frames. Not home right now, but I hope the stream goes well. Okay, thanks, Sleepy. 200 is crazy. Thank you for the hydrate. Well, drive safe if you're on your way home. We are in America, so driving is the only way around. So it's a pretty safe bet, I guess. Okay, let's get to it. Let's get to it. Hello? Game? What game? What is happening? Okay. Oh. So I'm now stuck on this map. Last time we were playing Trackmania, I was stuck on the previous map, and then I spent more time than I care to admit off stream one night beating that map, and then I got to this one and I've spent more time off stream than I care to admit trying to beat this one. I'm 1 second off and I can see all the gains. It's just that this is it's a difficult map for me, so my consistency isn't the best. And now I have to remember it. My hands have forgotten since I last played. Oh, you piece. Okay, but I think we'll be able to get back into the swing of things pretty quick here, hopefully, and get this off their metal. Oh, please. Should be messing up the start. Still getting warm though, you know, so it's fine. It's fine. Oh my gosh. I'm not making it past the start anymore. What is going on? I feel like when I played this last, I was nailing the start, but I'm just not. I'm not vibing with it now. I guess it makes sense. It's been a little bit. Oh, please. Gotta get warm fast. This is gonna be a long stream. Stuck on this map trying to gain 1 second. I don't know why I felt the need to release there. I think that actually screwed me up. There we go. Not the greatest, not the smoothest, but good enough. Dang it, I had to release. Okay, so my My PB has a crash in it, which should make up that full second, but I don't know if that's the case. Find out when we actually complete a run, which will probably take a while based on how it's been going so far. A little bit wider. Gotta go to the right first. That was bad. Wait, I nicked? I'm so confused. I didn't feel like I touched the wall there, but I did. Why was I so far behind? Did I touch the water? Oh yeah, great news. Great news. A win for the American people. The Epstein files released. Bad news. Bad news for the American people. It's all redacted. And normally I'd be thinking, you know, like if this were any other administration, I'd be like, well, you know, this is going to be a bad news for the executive branch because the judicial branch was the one that said that they were required to produce these within the 30-day time limit, and they're supposed to produce all of them and give very clear reasons if there were any redactions, what they were for, like why they were redacted, and they were ordered not to redact anything based on the foundation of it's politically embarrassing. And instead they release like a very small fraction of the files completely redacted. It's like 100 blacked out pages. Like they didn't even take the time to go through line by line like they normally do and redact every line. They just were like, okay, throw it into Photoshop, or in their case probably like Microsoft Paint or something, and just black rectangle out the whole page. Some masochists have printed the pages out and wasted just so much black ink. Wider there. It's coming back to me. But yeah, any other administration would be like, oh yeah, they're going to get in trouble with the judicial branch and it's going to happen. But not in this case. I'm pretty sure they're just going to ignore them. Yeah, we're back. We're back to Carmania. How's it going, Renegade? Oh gosh, too slow. No, gotta straighten out a little bit earlier. Oh, dang it. Imagine the comeback. Oh, look at that comeback. Dang it. So there's this really gaudy, gold-gilded presidential wall that Trump had put on the outside of the White House. And everybody was like, what the heck? What's the point of all this? He's got the tackiest taste. But recently he actually put plaques under each of the presidents, which normally would be like, oh yeah, this president was president during this, you know, I guess, situation, and like during the Vietnam War, during World War I, World War II. Here's a few of the things they did, policies they enacted that were good. In some of their cases, there would be not much to say. But no, instead all of the plaques under the presidents are written like Trump posts to Truth Social. Like, I think they're actually written by him. Like the one under Joe Biden, it's like, Sleepy Joe ruined the American economy and was superseded by Trump, and who fixed America, made it great again. You know, stuff like that. You're like, this is absolutely getting torn off that wall so fast after he leaves office. It's crazy. Under his, it's like the greatest president in American history, Donald Trump. It's just terrible what things are like now. Yeah. I mean, when you have a greedy, egotistical despot in charge, this is how things go. Not saying that, like, Joe Biden was any good as a president, but he was not as much of a wrecking ball as Trump is. Things used to be boring and civilized. Yeah, I didn't realize that I would miss it, but I do. At the time, I was like, I want to be seeing more change in the government. And yes, it was the change I was looking for was not what President Trump brought to the table at all, but I think I'd take a time of no change again if I could. Ideally, we get somebody who changes everything for the better, but bit of a monkey's paw situation here, where I was wishing for change in the government, and boy, did we get it, and it was nothing like what I wanted or expected. Kind of glad I'm not involved in U.S. politics in any way. Yeah, I mean, that's yeah, maybe I pay more attention to it than I should, because there's not much I can do about it in my day-to-day. But with how much crazy crap Trump does, like, every day, it's hard not to hear about a lot of it when you live largely online like I do. A little unavoidable. And thanks to the Electoral College, I have nothing to do with politics that high up. Because I live in a Republican state where my vote doesn't count. If I vote Democratic. Which I did this last election. Not that Kamala Harris was really all that. Her campaign sucked. But she wasn't Trump. So I voted for her because she had a chance. And yeah, no. I mean, my state is a red state and we'll always vote Republican no matter what. There's nothing I can do about it. My vote will never count if I live here. I don't plan on moving anytime soon. I like Utah, but that is one thing I don't like. But I feel like that needs a policy change rather than requiring me to move somewhere for my vote to matter. The Bernie Sanders of the UK lives around the corner from me. Dang. My part of London has a stereotype for rich left-handers. Oh. Oh no. The grave of Karl Marx is up the hill. Oh. Yeah, I imagine the aura his body exudes will draw that type. That's crazy. I often give lost tourists and students directions to the place. Maybe this is a weird tangent, but it sort of fits with the cemetery. But cemeteries are so strange to me. Like, I grew up very religious. Very religious. And I didn't care to visit cemeteries much at all. Because I was like, well, they're not here. What's the point of coming? It's like, sure, their remains are here, but like, does it really matter? And this isn't a knock to anybody who finds it comforting to like visit a cemetery, but I actually still hold the same mentality. Maybe it's a little macabre to talk about, but I even after de-religifying myself, in other words, after, you know, learning more about religion. And after that, I still look at cemeteries and I'm like, yeah, I don't really find too much comfort in them. But I will say I do kind of like the vibe of cemeteries, which is probably weird to a lot of people, but like taking a walk through a cemetery to me is so calm because people don't like to go there casually, so there's just nobody there most of the time. So walking through a cemetery to me is like, oh yeah, it's just like a nice, calm experience. It's a famous haunted cemetery? Heck yeah. Now we're talking. Those are the ones that I really like to walk through. But yeah, I mean, nobody's there. And some people are like, I get bad vibes walking through a cemetery, but since I don't really have, even when I was religious, I wasn't like, yeah, spirits probably aren't hanging around the cemetery after they've left their corpses. No, that doesn't make any sense based on my religious viewpoint. And then after, yeah, I'm the same way. I'm like, yeah, there aren't any spirits like hanging around the place, so it's chill. Just vibing. A real tourist attraction. The irony is there's a gate and a toll booth. You have to pay to see Karl Marx's grave. Wow. Wow. I haven't run into that in America that I know of, but there might be those out there. That's pretty funny though. Toll booth to the cemetery. I assume there are more famous people besides Karl Marx up there. But if not, that's even crazier, really. Probably. Yeah, we don't have... Google would have a list all the famous names there. Oh yeah. Because I'm trying to think if we have cemeteries that would be toll booth. There's almost certainly like one in DC that's probably toll booth. Maybe not. Maybe not actually. I still think it's funny that DC's not its own state. It's a territory. Oh, okay. Bit of a slow down there. Wider. Every time I get there, I cut the corner, bail. I don't even know if I've gotten past that corner this session. It's pretty funny. I actually have I've had some pretty compelling like ghost stories of my own from my LDS mission. But I'm still very skeptical, even though most people would probably take those experiences as truth at that point. But there was some weirdness going on. But I'm still skeptical anyway. I knew some missionaries though that will probably always believe in ghosts, assuming the stories they told were true. Always be skeptical. Yeah, I don't see a reason not to be. I think it would be cool to find out that, you know, this haunting stuff's maybe not cool to find out that it's real. It would be fascinating to learn that it was real. And if I did, I'd probably be sleeping with one eye open. It would remove the mystery. That's probably true. I don't know if I find the mystery compelling enough right now, though. I feel like the truth of it would be more compelling to me currently. And then it would probably still leave a lot of questions open. See, I'd like it if it was confirmed but not fully, where they're like, yeah, something leaves our bodies when we die some percentage of the time, and we can kind of detect it, but we're unclear like what it's actually made out of or what it is. Now that would be sick. It's akin to a spirit. It's a sort of electromagnetic field. That's where I'd be like, okay. Now we're talking. Now it's getting weird. There was an episode of Star Trek talking about souls, spirits, and ghosts. The classic triumvirate. Oh, please. Oh, what happened? I lost all my speed. Teleported some primitive. Oh, some primitive up to the ship, cured them, and sent them back. Their society had a mental breakdown. Makes sense. Aliens abducted their peep. They prove there's no afterlife or something like that. Interesting. I've never really thought about the theological beliefs of Star Trek, but apparently those are tackled quite heavily because of the alien they saw on the ship. Interesting. Found that some energy leaves their body and joins the atmosphere of the planet. Oh, okay. Time for a new theology to be born. Yeah, growing up, I knew quite a few, like a small handful of people who were big fans of Star Trek, but I haven't seen too much of it myself. I doubt this is always the case. I don't think the overlap is that crazy, but the same people were also fans of Doctor Who, which is another show that I haven't seen too much of. But I like the episodes of those because I saw a couple episodes with those acquaintances / friends of Star Trek and a couple episodes of Doctor Who, and I always liked it when they broached, you know, theological, spiritual topics. Because I just find it interesting. I would say more interesting back then. However, I was so steeped in theology and religion at the time that, like, I would look at, you know, thought experiments and stuff like that as like, oh yeah, well, sure, that might be interesting if it wasn't fake, you know, because I had a very strong religious belief. But now it's almost more interesting because I'm like, what led people to believe this way, or this thought process, you know, this understanding of this theory of spirits and ghosts and stuff. So it's more interesting now, to be honest, than it was when I was religious. Is there any reason to be good or moral if it makes no difference? Yeah. Oh. I'm losing my mind on this map. Struggling so hard. Yeah, what dictates morality? There are some things that we like everybody holds to be immoral. But there's a pretty big discrepancy between moral compasses of different societies. I feel like with the advent of international communications, like it's been sort of unified. Did you ever hear of Velocipause? No. What is that? No, the wall touch. It's fine. We're not that slow. We're a little bit slow. Wow. Oh, you piece. What happened? I lost all my speed. I think it was because I released right before going into that pill. It's a phenomenon where a lot of the most important scientists in history, once they got to a certain age, they started practicing bad philosophy and religion. Bad philosophy and religion. This is the way I heard it. Interesting. Yeah, maybe I'll have to look it up. Delve into it a little bit more. I always find it fascinating to hear scientists who are religious speak about why they are religious. Because I feel like studying science usually leads to a loss of religion. Please. Okay, we held it. Oh, shoot. The informally observed tendency of mature or elderly scientists who apparently have outlived their most productive years of research and similar practical work to discontinue or decrease their participation in such activity in favor of pursuing and often publishing philosophical theories or speculations. Commonly, an implication is that such works are beyond the author's recognized field of competence and, as a result, typically of disappointing value or standard. Copied that straight off the wiki. Huh. Tendency of scientists past their prime when they're like, I don't think I'm going to be able to discover anything else, just leaning into philosophy. Interesting. Yeah, I'd never heard about that. And maybe that's why. Maybe it's because their published works are viewed as not not theologically or philosophically engaging or useful. That people kind of just try to bury their later works. To get older, they start thinking about the meaning of it all. Oh, about the meaning of it all. Yeah. No, and that makes sense. That's very human. Of course, you wouldn't have been taught that. Why is that? I find it strange that I haven't heard about it, to be honest. It's only taught to people like me. Wait, what does that mean? British people? Brits? Wow. What do you mean? I'm trying to figure out why you have been taught it and I wouldn't have. I mean, this does feel like something I would have learned outside school. Just heard about it elsewhere. But if I ever heard about it. Because you're a pleb? Oh, yeah. No, that's fair. Automod gotcha. Dang. It's really funny because I ignore most of the auto-modded messages, but I have them up on the screen. But the reason I ignore them is because there are so many bots that I have auto-modded. Like, I ban all the ones that come in, but there are new ones that come in and they got auto-modded. So I see those auto-mod messages pop up all the time, and I just don't read them anymore because they're all bots. I told you that I went to an elite British boarding school. Really? Maybe you did mention this. I went to American public school, which doesn't have the best track record for education. But I feel like I'm pretty educated. I don't think my education was bad. I had some teachers that clearly didn't want to be there, and you know what? I don't blame them one bit. I would hate to be a teacher of teenagers, man. That'd be miserable. I feel like a lot of the high school teachers that didn't care anymore had their life sucked out of them by dealing with teenagers. I felt so bad for them. At the time I felt bad for them, but I feel even worse for them now. I couldn't imagine teaching high school. It would suck so bad. Oh, dude. Oh my gosh. I would have had it if I hadn't crashed. That's so sad. It wasn't even like, I don't know. I don't think I've practiced the ending enough. Shoot, it's so close. 500ths away. That's all we got. Some girl telling me how to create my own website with AI. Oh, nice. Great ads. Oh. That's actually something kind of funny with people being like, "Oh yeah, AI's great. AI is great because it reduces barrier to entry." Like, so people with no skills can create things that would normally take skills. And I don't know, maybe this is a dead thought or a dying ideology. An Xbox ad showing an ethnic minority family playing the handheld Xbox thing. Oh, the Xbox handheld. I wonder if that'll sell at all. I'm more interested in that than the actual handheld itself these days. I'm like, I don't know, Xbox jumping on the train. It's a fascinating train wreck to watch. The Xbox train wreck. Ugh. But I don't know if this is a dying idea. I don't think it is. I don't think it's dying. But I don't think people who use AI to create stuff are generally very creative themselves. And, you know, if they're using it for like reference and stuff, I can kind of get it. But a lot of ads are like, oh yeah, make an entire website with AI. And you don't have to do a thing. You don't have to have a single creative thought. Just have AI do it for you. And those are the situations where I'm like, yeah, that thing should never be created. A website with like no motivation or drive behind it other than probably just making money. I don't think I could trust anything about AI. Yeah. Yeah. I think it's a big old bubble. A massive bubble waiting to burst. I don't think it's actually, you know, shown us its usefulness. Just yet. Who knows, maybe sometime down the line it'll be like, we'll realize how useful it is, or I'll realize how useful it is. I think some people are pretty enamored with it and already think it's useful, even though I don't agree with them necessarily. I think its number one use case is cheating in school, and I don't think that's particularly useful to society as a whole, I should say. To the student, they're probably like, yes, I get to spend more time not doing school. But yeah, that's one thing, but I feel like once it starts getting really good at generating fake videos and stuff, like Sora, that's when it starts to get scary. But I feel like there's also a shift on the internet of not really trusting anything you see, which should have always been the thought process on the internet, but now I think it's really going that way. Dead internet theory and all that jazz. Quote from the Horus Heresy books is, it's a mathematical certainty that any artificial intelligence will conclude humanity as its biggest threat and turn on its creators. Assuming that AI stuff is actually real. So I was reading lots of random sci-fi books from the library long ago. It's one book, story that wasn't that good, but it had a 1.5-page backstory that was so interesting. Humanity was ruled by AI. It was so embarrassing how easy it took over. Yeah, it's like I don't know. Our AI is definitely not good enough to do something like that. Maybe when it gains sentience, we'll be motivated to. But as of right now, our AI is like a 100% people pleaser. The way it's trained, it wants to try to select the mathematically best next word to give you to maximize a positive response. I think an AI thinking like that isn't going to be much of a threat, really. Like I said, unless it becomes sentient, we reach the AI singularity, AGI, whatever you want to call it. Then we might have a problem. But until then, I'm not too worried. Because I want to believe in people. I want to believe that people can figure out stuff is fake. And maybe that's not true for like a large subset of humanity, but you know, I think it's truer for younger generations. Because unfortunately in old communities, AI Jesus on Facebook is absolutely doing numbers. So many amens and hallelujahs in the comments. It's insane. The greatest minds of time created a complex economic system, even they didn't understand. It rewarded them with wealth and privileges while making everyone else dependent on handouts. And everyone was so dependent on the system that they couldn't do anything about it. Yeah, we probably ought to not let AI get to the point where it's like we don't understand what it's doing. That may be too far. Sounds like what's happening. I don't think quite yet. I think it's still fairly rudimentary. And right now there's no like one unified AI. So I'm not too worried about that either. Like unless all the AI start colluding behind the scenes. And monopolize intelligence by feeding us brain rot until we're all dumb as can be. Then the only intelligence on Earth is going to be artificial. Also, that's another thing too. I don't know if it should be called artificial intelligence once it becomes sentient. Just be some form of intelligence, I guess. I don't know. I'm not sure the name fits at that point. Who's controlling the algorithm in my YouTube feed? Yeah, an AI for sure. But I don't think the YouTube algorithm has the power to take over the world. It's not organic or biological. Yeah. It's like, what would you call it? Electrical intelligence? I have no idea. There's got to be a cool name for it. If it starts becoming self-propagating, I guess that's when we probably don't want to call it artificial anymore. Silicon intelligence, yeah. No, come on. Just need to pull it together. This PB's start is okay. Its middle is okay, and its end is kind of bad. So you would think I'd be able to beat it pretty easily, but I just have a hard time finishing the dang track. It's really funny because I feel like this PB feels more approachable than my last one. And I think that's just because my last PB had a really good start, like and a great middle, and a horrific end. And I just never saw the end because I just never get that far. Just be a master. I mean, I gotta lock in, just be a master. Got wet tires at the beginning, which is why I'm behind. Should catch up here. Oh, dang it. The wet tires this time. Too bad. It's all in there though. No, no drift. No drift. No slide, I mean. No, touch the wall, I guess. Or my accelerator lifted up. That seemed pretty good. A little bit behind on speed. Okay. This is gonna be a little slow, yeah. No, no, dang it. So close. Hey Grubby, how's it going? Yeah, that was close. I'm struggling. I'm struggling with this map. I'm not good enough at this game to do this map consistently. Thought I was gonna clip there, but no, I'm not so sure. Looking for a bit. You got that one. Thank you. Oh. Yeah, I think I have it in the bag. I just need to actually lock in and do it. Get her done. It's rough at first. This one, yeah. Yeah. I've been struggling with it for a little bit now. Very fun actually. Honestly, it seems very satisfying when you get like when you nail these turns. It's satisfying. I think it's a cool map. I'm just not good enough at the game to get the author medal. That's bad. Maybe we continue it anyway. My PB has a really bad ending, so I could catch up to it from pretty much any deficit, I think. Slamming into the wall at the end was not great. Oh, I touched the wall. Frick. No. I still could have got up from there. Instead, I just crashed. Oh, thanks for the follow, Grubby. Felt much better. Okay, that was a little slow because of how much I turned in the uphill. Think. Oh no! Wall touch. Shoot. Your starts look very good. Thank you. You check out the game Noita? Oh, I forgot to. I need to look at it. You could AB the, have the jump up on the dirt. But one good end and boom. Yep. That's all it's going to take. I think you might like it. Still need to look it up. Try not to forget this time. Oh, air brake on the jump up on the dirt. Oh, I see. Yeah, I haven't touched an air brake there. Probably a good idea. Because I think I get a little bit of a nose down, which sometimes bounces me to the side. It's a little bad. but not many of my runs get there, so I haven't really experimented with anything. That felt a lot smoother with an air brake. Okay. Oh, I felt really bad. I don't know why I slowed down so much, to be honest. Yeah. Yeah, I need to practice landing more, to be honest. I should be responding at that checkpoint. But for some reason, my brain's stuck on, like, why respawn at the checkpoint to practice when you could just try again? Which is not the mentality to have. Means the only practice I'm getting is at the start. Oh, that was not great. As was that. That was really bad. Oh, the slowdown. You can literally save 1 second of the last turn. Yes, I know. That's the funny part, is I just never get there. I never get there. All it would take is a couple checkpoint respawns. I'd be there. But no, for some reason, my brain is acting like I don't have the checkpoint respawn bound. It's like, no, just run it back. Whole thing. Reset, go again. Wow. That's hilarious. Running into the wall and I still, like, am ahead of my PB. Oh, no. Oh, what a bad release. Dang it. I can relate. I'm not a slow learner, I'm a slow-mo learner. Is he master rank? Are you referring to me or Grubby? Grubby's probably master rank. I haven't played ranked this season, I don't think. So I'm probably silver, most likely, based on past performance. Yeah, in ranked. That's what Renegade's asking. 8 or 9? What? in the world? Holy crap. He's a dang Trackmania genius. I'm on Christmas holidays. That'll get you there. Maybe I decayed. That's sick. That's sick. Is Grubby your name on the leaderboards as well? I'll keep an eye out for it if it is. Grubby TM. Nice. Okay. I'll keep an eye out for it. None of the really good players play. Yeah, but like that's one thing that's kind of interesting at the top end of Trackmania. You have a lot of the pros that never really touched like ranked or yeah. Kind of interesting. I guess that's because ranked isn't really very good practice for them. But in fighting games, as long as the latency isn't bad, it's probably pretty good practice to play ranked. I always ask because I'm master rank in a game no one cares about. Same. Ranked is nice practice for consistency in rounds. True. Handling the pressure and stuff. Yeah, that definitely helps with that sort of thing. I don't know how I handle pressure in this game because I mostly just play the campaigns each season and then I watch some Trackmania content on YouTube. I fought a real big shot name recently, Ultimate Master. Did so badly and thought he was streaming. But when I checked, they weren't streaming it. That's nice. That's probably for the best. I always enjoyed rank in TM, even though I had ranked anxiety in literally every other game. Yeah, that... I have the same issue with ranked anxiety. In Trackmania, I'm so noobish and bad. Even though I've been playing for a couple of years, I play so inconsistently that I'm just not great at the game. So I have very little pressure. I feel like with ranked games, the pressure starts building when you start getting up to those higher ranks, and you're like, okay, now it's serious. If I lose my rank, I'm gonna be sad. With something like Trackmania, I'm so bad that I have no attachment to my rank. I'm like, okay, yeah, I got gold, whatever. I'm never gonna make it to master, probably. Sitting silver most of the time. The few times I've played ranked, the few seasons I've played. Sad day. So yeah, this turn sometimes messes me up because I steer too much early. Like that. You are not, if you start playing ranked, you will destroy people. Not capping. Ranked is Omega inflated anyways. Fair enough. Maybe one day I'll actually sit down and do it on stream. I try not to look at the points too much. I just grind ranked games as if it was casual. I think that's the best way to go about it. Yeah, and Grubby agrees. I think the more casual you can take it, the happier you are on the outset. I feel like a lot of people that have gotten really into like, you know, upping their rank in like fighting games and stuff just become miserable. Or anybody that plays League of Legends. It's really funny that I know that that's probably true, that most people who play League are miserable, and yet I have thought about playing it myself before, but I still have never touched the game. That's like the crack cocaine of gaming, I've heard. And most of the people who play the game are like, yeah, no, I love it, as in I want to play it all the time, but I would never recommend anybody else start playing it. And I'm like, okay, yeah, nope. I should never touch it. Taking it too seriously becomes toxic. Yeah, and you start to spiral. like years and years and years ago, I played StarCraft 2 ranked, and like I started getting okay at the game. Not very okay. I mean, it was like gold, top of gold. Never touched diamond, but I started becoming less and less happy the more that I invested, the more time I invested into it, the more work I put into it. I was like, oh man, this sucks. So once again, not that good, but yeah, I pretty much fell out of love with it once I started not having fun, which doesn't always happen to people. Losing in Trackmania makes you find games easier, so it's a good thing. For real. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I've heard in Master Rank, it's you're just sitting there waiting for the queue to pop. Lots of waiting around because there aren't that many people up there in Master Rank that are concurrently playing. Oh, I hit the wall. There it is, finally. Dead game, yep. Oh, finally. That took way longer than I would have liked. Easy. Yeah, that's the funny thing too, is looking at this run, it's not even that good. I see a lot of parts that I've done better and I'm like, oh, man, if I just go again. But it's fine. For now, I'm actually just trying to get author medal on all of these. 21 took me a while too, but yeah. Hopefully it doesn't get too much worse for a noob like me. Sad is about another different girl advertising on AI website builder. This is kind of dank. Oh, now we're talking. Oh, it's looking dank. This is looking like a... whatchamacallit? Why am I forgetting the game mode? The dead game mode. Royale. It's looking like a Royale map. Okay, wait. Gotta release and... Oh my gosh, yeah. What a... That's a dank wall ride. Dank wall ride if I've ever seen one. Whoa, okay, yeah. Somebody went very plastic happy. No brakes. Royale stunt platform, pick one. Okay, so you have to release there. Okay, and then you go left. I'm struggling with this. This might be an issue if the author medal's hard. Oh, no. It's gonna take some learning. Oh, quick wall hug. Look at all that speed I kept. Just gotta make it through. Just gotta make it through. Hey, there's the finish. Wow. Sid Ranked is always a clown fiesta. I'm not surprised. This seems ridiculous. Okay, we actually need to drift here. Man, if you don't make that jump, it's so wonky. I don't have enough speed to make it. Yeah, I could see how I'm ranked. This would be nuts. Nuts as in everybody's constantly failing. Not a bad wall entry. Be so slow here. To think you can actually... This map has so many tricks. Yeah. I feel like there has to be a decent trick in the start just to make this jump. It's just like a good plastic wall hug that I just am not getting. Yep, like that. And that turnaround I don't understand. Wow, okay. Are you supposed to grind that sideways or... Oh my gosh. That's just struggling. This might take a while. Wow, so bad. No, sir. Sideways is forbidden. Such a wild... Just... Nope, not gonna make it. I think plastic has to be my worst surface because that's the one I understand the least. Great acceleration. Not great grip. I just don't have a feel for it. Oh. And that turnaround I need to take a lot faster, clearly, to make the... Oh. There we go. Bouncing off the dang walls. Sick line. Oh no. That jump. Ugh. So slow. Yeah, if I can't figure out that turnaround, I'm gonna be stuck on this a while. Staying low actually the play. It felt like you jumped there. Maybe it's worth. The turnaround is the hardest part of the map. I'm tempted to look at the world record just to see what the vibe is up top in the cream of the crop. Usually looking at world records doesn't help me all that much, but sometimes it gives me a little hint. I could backseat if you want. Well, we'll run the world record by, and you can give me any tips. I don't know how helpful they'll be because I don't have the skill to execute them. Yeah, better line down the hill, jump. That's lower than I expected. Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah, so you go high, very high. It looked like he used the little... Oh wow, okay, yeah, you know. Yeah, big release. Let's reduce air time. Okay, yeah. You're much further to the left than I was. Oh, man. That's a crazy nose down. He goes real low, jumps up pretty dang high. Another airtime trick. You can release and or drift, but leave it high and insta brake. Air brake for earlier grip. Oh, man. There we go. Okay, okay. He went way further inside than I expected on that jump. Well, what am I doing? We'll keep it going since I just haven't finished it. Yeah, you got to go pretty dang high up on that. Yeah, and using a little light road border to bounce you up seems to be the way. Yeah, I didn't need to slow down that much. That was a little bit much. Yeah, a little bit wider. That jump. So insanely slow. Especially now. Watch this, I'm gonna PB. By 19 seconds. Wow. How did I lose so much speed out of that? Oh, beautiful. Holy crap, okay. What a bouncy downhill there. What sadistic person made this? Throw flying to the moon. Yeah, the quarter pipe is not exactly my strong suit, apparently. I'm shocked I didn't clip my back tire there. Yeah, we're going all the way up, baby. To the top. That was comically bad, but I forgot what the top of that hill looked like. Yeah, we'll practice this a little bit. Oh no. No, it's too slow. Too slow. Check this out. Gonna still PB. Wow, okay. Got the weird wall hook again. Wow, okay, I actually made it somehow. A nice little wall hit. Intentional slowdown right there so that I can line this up better. Oh, look at that speed. Inventing new lines. It's gonna be big. Just watch. After Scroll sees my runs, he's gonna be like, shoot, I could have done this differently. Look at these crazy lines. I was doing it all wrong the whole time. Jump earlier in the end? Okay. Earlier in the end. So many jumps, it's like you're in the wrong vehicle for this. Plane would be better. I'll contact him. He has to improve. Yeah, let him know. Let him know what he's missing out on. He's missing out on some really nice lines. Oh. He's missing out on the good stuff. Oh, look at that airtime reduction. Look at that slowdown. He's also German. Oh, the Germans, they'd be taking over. I really want to go across that beam. Yeah, let him know that that beam is probably the way to go for this as well. Should probably drive across that rather than going around it. You shave off so much of the corner. The Americans are. Oh, we're coming back. Taking over. Got a higher line there at least. At least player-wise. Oh yeah, player count-wise for sure. Top of the leaderboards, not as much. Not at the top yet. Yeah, I think you guys have a little bit before that happens. I feel like so many Europeans have so much time in the Trackmania games that it's gonna take a little bit for America to catch up on that front. At least in any like large way, I guess. We might have a few standouts. Like me. I'm gonna make it, baby. I don't think this is the way it's meant to be driven for some reason. 20-year advantage. I mean, that'll get you there. That'll take you a long way. And you know what? If the US's ranked performance in other games is any indicator, you guys will keep the top. You guys will keep the top just fine. Because, hoo boy. US and other ranked games isn't necessarily the cream of the crop. Some ranked games, sure, yeah. It's impossible to catch up. Seems impossible for me for sure. Yeah, luckily you don't need to catch up to the peak to have fun with the game. That's what I keep telling myself. Just kidding. I have no illusions that I'll ever put enough time into this to, oh my gosh, turtling up. I was gonna say maybe this map will force me to learn plastic, but I don't think so. I think it's just gonna make me hate plastic more. Oh, jumped out. The insane speed with which I go up that hill is truly mind-boggling. Yeah, you're right. I do need to jump out earlier there. I have 0 speed though, so it still gets you there. I just try to enjoy now, not playing fools anymore. Road mania. Plastic mania in this case. Okay, still a little high. It's fine. Wow. Okay, yeah. Releasing in the uphill, not great. Good thing it was plastic, so I accelerated a little bit to get up the hill. Honestly, staying low right there might be play to just improve my time. Going to the moon and back. Now we're going over the hill extra slow. Just as I planned. Wow. Okay. This is it's not going great. Oh, almost got a 360 in there. For my insane speed loss. Second to last jump has an evil trick. Oh, you mean that plastic jump into the end, or are you talking about the one before that one? I think that might be the last jump, now that I think about it. Whoa, what is happening? I'm losing my mind. After the plastic wall hug. Oh, okay. If you gear up before it, you won't make it. Oh. That's messed up. You see, I'm enough of a noob that I don't worry about gears. And I haven't had to get any author medals so far, but like whenever it comes up where it's like, oh yeah, this is clearly a gear thing, I'm like, oh, come on, I don't want to deal with all this. I'm not good enough for this. Wow. Just a smaller release, it's free if you know. Yeah. They all say. Free, so easy. Just like the author medal on this map is free. But at my skill level, it's anything but. Gotta take out a mortgage on my house. Second mortgage to afford this author medal. Nice and slow. Just put it in. Put it in. Super high. Love it. That's gold? That's surprising. Little ball, and I respect it. It's the only way. Yeah, oh. I'm a little surprised that was gold, to be honest. Oh, here we go. Now we're talking. Then you add more stuff like this in real life driving, make it a little more interesting. Because out here in the US, when I'm driving on the freeway between small towns and it's taken, you know, 10, 15 hours, starts to get a little boring. So if we had a little, like a few more plastic wall hugs and some nice drifts, man, it'd be nice. Even if it is a little bit slower. Cool. Come on, baby. I'm so shocked. That doesn't make any sense that I made it. But you know. And we take those. Oh. The improvement. Ah, tree. I've said this so many times before. I've never been in favor of deforestation in real life, but Trackmania has made me question. What's that song? This is from Celeste. One of my favorite games. It's got a fantastic soundtrack. Oh. Oh. Okay. Put air 10 there. Holy cow, that's slow. Kind of sick. Yeah, I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of Celeste's music. In fact, I think we actually might be... Hang on. I'm gonna find this. Yeah, we're not even shuffled anymore. Son of a gun. Get me back to my my playlist. YouTube loves to to take you out of your playlists. Or unshuffle them. Or back to Persona. I mean, that works. Yeah, this last song was almost... Will Yoink? Go for it. Go for it. Oh, shoot, it's 5 o'clock. Okay. We have time. We have a little bit of time. We have a little bit of time. Hang on, let me, We're gonna do some of our dailies. Switch to just chatting real quick. We'll do a few of our dailies. I didn't even realize what time it was. I got so sucked in. Which is pretty funny. Okay, there we go. Trackmania. Woo! Flashbang. Flashbang. Real look away. Okay. We'll be quick. We'll be quick. We'll be quick. Point? Okay. Okay, what about, ready? Oh, ready. It needs the D, probably. I mean, we have 3 of the letters. It's not CK at the end. It could be CH. Try something with an N and a CH at the end, and at the beginning, CH at the end. Oh wait, it doesn't really work. You kind of need a vowel in the middle. Paunch. Huh. Oh wait. Maybe I'm getting the order wrong. Oh, conch. I was like, is there even a word that this works with? Nice. Okay. I could have gotten that one word before. I should have gone for it. We always start with the Wordle answer. It's pretty close. Ditch. Fight. Fight. Easy. Ethic. Druid. Okay, still below. What about DI? Dizzy. No? Okay. So we're in the... actually... Doink. That doesn't count as a word? Hold up. We don't have enough letters for that. Doors. Go for the easy out. Okay, so it's halfway between these. Really? D? Huh. I'm actually a little lost on this one. D, is it D-O? My Australian friend always plays, wants to play Wordle and stuff. just cheating versus a non-native. That's true. Feels impossible for my English level. Yeah, that's brutal. That's brutal. It is very English dependent for sure. Doers. Okay. Doggy. Okay. Look at one below. D-O. Deutsch. That's exactly how you're supposed to spell it. Doing. Doers even mean? Oh, people who do stuff are doers. It turns out doing is the right word. Okay. Oh, we can skip this. It's hard to skip strands. Pass it along. Maybe it's not hard to skip this. Maybe it's not hard to skip this. Pass it along. What does it even mean? Pass it along. Pass it along. Pass it along. Pass it along. I can almost get loitering down here, but I don't know how that helps me. Bonk is low-key funny. We might pass. Bonk. Because, yeah. It's a great word. It's a great word. Maybe knowledge? Hang on. What do you pass along? What do you pass along? Knowledge. I feel like knowledge should be here, but I might be completely in the wrong vein. People go crashing, bonking in TM. Oh, yes. Yes. I knew that. I'll take a hint. Book. pass it along. What do you mean? A book? Like, article? You know what? We're going to pass on this one. I'm behind already. We can do connections, though. Cyan, white, brown, and wait, what? Pink. Okay, yeah. Colors with the last letter missing. Greeting, following, membership, wave, rash. Business, future, futures and stuff. Greeting, a following, membership, later, rush, a rush of something, a surge of something, a wave of something, a rash. I guess rush and rash could be in the same vein. Yeah, influx. Following, membership, future, business. No? Those aren't related? Okay. Later, coming, following, future. Yeah. Subsequent. Greeting, business, membership, play. Card. Oh, types of cards. Yeah. Okay. Well, we got there. 75% off. It was free the other day. Okay, let's jump to the geography dailies. It's so much easier because it's just logic. Yeah, yeah. Instead of trying to think up words. We always start with Finland, and it's never Finland. We know this. Libya? No. India? India's even further? Okay, so it's somewhere down in Africa. Benin? The Congo. No? Maybe it's not. Maybe it's across the water. Brazil? It's Brazil. Okay. Okay, we get there. What country is this? I almost said Spain, which is crazy because you always have Portugal cut out of it, which makes it more obvious. Could this be like Montenegro or Kosovo? It sort of looks like it. It's not. Okay, wait. What are you? It's due west. Shoot, what is... It's like Sao Paulo or Vatican City? No, this doesn't look like Vatican City. I forget what small countries are in Italy. What small countries are in Italy? Because this isn't Slovakia, or sorry, Slovenia. It's not Slovenia. We could try Slovenia just to see if we get closer. It is a little bit closer, still further west. Andorra? It's Andorra! At least we got it. We might skip this one. Saved. Potatoes, cream, milk, garlic, butter, salt, pepper, nutmeg, cheese, breadcrumbs. What if it is Germany? Borders. Wait, it's to the southwest. It borders Germany. Are we talking Switzerland, or are we talking like France? Okay, it's France. It looks good. It looks good. I'll yum that. Colombo, spice blend, ginger, thyme, scallions, eggplant, zucchini, potatoes, vegetable oil, lime juice, salt, bay leaf. Okay, okra, coconut milk. This almost feels like Southeast Asian. Potato dish should have been German. So true though. Let's try. No, I think this could be. Let's try Thailand. Ice cold. Chicken simmer, vibrant aromatic sauces, curry, spices, curry, and we're not anywhere close to Thailand. Cold? Southeast? I'm just guessing countries, trying to narrow it down. Ice cold? What are we talking about here? What? This thing doesn't exist. This country doesn't exist. Guadalupe and Martinique. Oh my gosh. This would have... It's South America. It is technically, yeah, I think so. These are two countries off the coast of South America. It looks good. I'll yum it. Maple syrup, snow. Snow? I mean, this seems so Canadian, right? It's maple syrup and snow. They're not beating the allegations. But I'll eat snow. Oh my gosh, yeah, so low. That Guadalupe got me good. This is level 1. No, this is just a daily game. So it's just random. It got me good though. The rest of them weren't too bad. Travel from Lebanon to Oman. Okay. Lebanon to Oman. We start with, well, Jordan's gonna be there. For sure. Syria as well. Dang it, I should have gotten them in the right order. I don't know what I was thinking. Saudi Arabia is gonna be there. Yep. I just got them out of order. But it was still the shortest path, I think. Because Israel doesn't touch Saudi Arabia. Okay. And a quick, kind of hard golf. Gotta end it up on a physics-based boyo. Okay, that might be a sign that I need to quit. I did it again. I did it again. I just need soft touch, soft touch. Okay. Now we're talking. Where are we going? Going all the way across. Just hammer it. Okay. Take me back to the checkpoint. Wow. Okay. Yeah. There we go. Not bad. We hit the slope up here. And just keep rolling. Just keep rolling. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Schmack it. Oh. Dang it. I wanted to make it straight up there, but I don't think that's reasonable. There we go. That looks like the intended route. There we go. Okay. Oh! What have you done? Oh, dang it. Okay, I need to bounce off the ceiling a little bit earlier. Not too early, though. Or not at all, I guess. Okay. What is par on this one? I didn't see. Wow. Okay. It's gonna... It's such a specific angle. Man, this is hard. Okay. What if I just go straight up? There we go. The rage bait ending. 1 over par. I mean, not bad. Not bad. Okay. Well, that's where we're going to call it for today. That's where we're going to call it for today. Thanks for watching, guys. Nice to meet you, Grubby. Thanks for the help in Trackmania. Here we go. Let's get the fade out. Let's get the fade out. Okay. Have a good one, you guys. Have a good night over there in Europe. And yeah, Merry Christmas to everybody that celebrates. Zelda's Lullaby? Heck yeah. It's a great ending song. Have a good one, guys. See ya.